Check. Hey, we're live.
What's going on?
We got it going. I know what I'm doing.
Yep.
Yeah, Paul thinks he's farted, but he's not sure. So that's how we're
Mike
gonna...
checking at the beginning of the episode.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys don't just like unconsciously fart.
Huge
No.
Manhood episode 4.
No, I don't.
You the host now?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know when I fart.
I just unconsciously fart a lot.
There is a
All right,
good chance that there's never been a point in my life I haven't known about a fart I've had.
Because someone just made a smell over here, and it wasn't Mike, and it wasn't
No.
me. And then we
'Cause I
asked
know
Paul,
that
and Paul said, "What was
Not
your answer?
sure,
I'm not
could've.
sure if I farted." So
Could've been
it's
me.
definitely Paul.
He wants to play a game of Clue with his ass.
Inconclusive.
Yeah.
Inconclusive.
Inconclusive.
It was the butler.
That's
Not-
you, dude. It's got to be you.
It was the butler.
Not enough
butler.
evidence to overturn the call.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Call in the field
Enough,
was
more than
no.
enough evidence. Smells like shit, and it wasn't me or Mike. So
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Huge Manhood.
So I
episode
think that's a-
4. Sorry I didn't hit record on the camera
yeah, we're here now.
Last-
If you forgot what we
last
look like.
week.
Yep.
Last week, a week ago.
Yeah, let
3
me know.
episodes in, this takes a lot out of us. We get to the very end, and Paul forgot to.
Yeah, sorry.
It's been a long week for him. Yeah.
Yeah, my grandpa died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pity
So
likes,
it's
like and
sad.
subscribe.
So he
pity
forgot
likes.
to hit record.
Yep.
Anyway, so yeah,
Yeah.
Paul farted. It smells.
Yep.
Didn't hit record.
Yeah.
Jack's in charge of the camera now.
Yeah, we fired Paul from camera work.
Fired.
By the way, the camera's my phone, by the way.
Yeah.
So it's nothing spectacular.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it makes it worse that I forgot to hit record when it was the phone.
Yeah.
We are
Fucking
hot
iPhone.
and rolling.
The good news is
Yeah.
I still have a lot of storage on my phone.
Yeah.
So
Good news is also this is really fun so far.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we're doing it.
It's going great. I'm loving this. This is
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
it's too
Although
easy.
now
It's
I,
too
like,
easy.
I can't. I gotta I feel like check that phone every minute or so.
Yeah, right.
Make sure.
I don't like
Yeah.
that I'm looking at it and I can't see. We
freaking
should
out.
put a mirror
Like,
behind
I don't mean to
it.
call you out in the podcast. I meant to say this before, but yeah,
Sorry.
just talk into it. You don't want to.
Well,
like,
why don't you
decide.
pull it
I
out
should
a
be
little
able-
bit?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
readjust.
pull it out a little bit.
While you're up, check the phone. just check the phone, Mike.
Well, did you hit record or not?
I'm
my graveyard of
I
tears.
99% I hit record, but Mike, just check it, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna check
For the love of God. For the Queen.
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
We're in it.
Ah, look at that. You live and you learn. You know. It's the
You
learning
missed it.
process.
You gotta
Well,
yell at me and
but
tell
it's-
me.
it
'cause
sucks for you guys, too, 'cause
No,
we did-
I do. I know I do it too.
It sucks for the audience too because we did the last podcast.
better.
Just get it in front of your face.
Yeah, but it doesn't go this long. Oh, I can.
You
I
can-
adjust
Yeah,
it.
you can just.
But it
Listen,
sucks.
I'm fucking new to this, you know.
Yeah, I know.
It sucks for
understand.
the
That's why I wasn't
audience
trying to be
because the
talking
last
about it.
podcast we did, we did it
Ooh,
shirtless.
shouldn't say
Perfect,
that word.
perfect.
We did it shirtless, and
You can
Yeah,
bleep
you
that
guys
I was
totally missed.
naked,
We were completely nude. We were gonna,
and my cock took off the whole camera. So
Yeah,
you
we did
couldn't
penis
see
reveals.
anything I
Almost-
needed.
Sorry, you guys missed that, but
Yeah.
And what's that foot
Probably
thing?
won't do it
What's
again.
that foot thing that we're on?
Feet Finder.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all did.
yeah.
We all did
We
free.
need to
We
do
did. We
that.
did free feet finder ads last episode, and sorry.
Yeah, you
We
missed.
didn't do that.
I'll kind of do one right now.
I have a
actually.
horrible ingrown toe right now as well.
I didn't even realize I had my feet out.
So yeah, we need
Sounds
to get
hot.
on.
I bet
Feet
Jack
Finder.
definitely has his feet finder already.
No, I really wanted to do it. Last
You didn't
week.
do it?
No, I didn't.
We're gonna do it. We should do it.
Yeah,
But now it's
because
weird.
I-
It's like, how are we gonna do it with the late episode schedule?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
figure
who
it out.
cares?
Yeah.
Well,
Swing
we're just
it.
gonna be millionaires off that anyway. We don't have to do this
Yeah,
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This will be a thought in the back of the head.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, how do you guys wipe your ass?
There's no one.
Nice.
This is
I
this
want
is
to know.
philosophical, by the way.
Yeah, this is like,
a conversation that
Yeah, for
never
sure.
ends. Everybody's got a different answer.
and it's gotta be.
There's
but it's
no-
gotta be talked about.
And
There's
everyone's
no-
judging on this as well.
There's no one way.
I mean, I'm almost down to one way. I almost have it down to a science.
Really? Well, I'm also a bidet guy.
I would.
I don't have.
You
a
have
bidet.
one?
Yeah.
Is it a? Is it connected to the toilet or is it a separate unit?
No one has a separate unit in the States.
He's
That's
not
not
sure.
true. Yeah, absolutely. There's all kinds of.
So you have, it looks like another toilet bowl.
it's something we had to install. So it's.
But I mean,
wasn't
like,
in
do you
the-
have to get off the toilet to go sit down on the bidet?
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sitting on the toilet and I just turn a knob.
So it's
Oh,
connected.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's connected
Yeah,
to the. That's
yeah,
what Jack was
okay,
asking.
yeah.
Remember when we went on vacation in St.
Yes,
Martin
they
and
have
they
that.
had a separate toilet
Yeah.
that was a
Yep.
bidet? That's what he was
Oh
asking.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Okay,
unique
all right,
to.
I forgot about that.
That's
I just completely
European.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
But that does most of the dirty work.
That
And then
is a great. I wanted to put one on my toilet, but I couldn't fit
a
it.
lot of people. So many like we have one.
I
Neither
ha-
of my parents say they'll use it. My dad, because he's a homophobe.
You
I
don't-
love it.
I'm sure.
I
I
love-
have one, dude. I still have it. I
Dude,
just can't hook it
I don't
up.
know about, but have you ever pre-bidet?
No.
I'm curious how that's possible.
you bidet before.
No,
you
I know,
shit.
but like,
So that's a
Dude,
great.
it helps for some reason. It just gets everything.
What if you
slippery and
just
it comes out?
what if you just had the bidet on the whole time?
I mean, I've let it fucking.
Did it like push the shit like towards your balls or?
No.
No, well, I don't know how strong your bidet is. That's why I'm asking.
It's pretty strong.
So that's why I'm saying. Like, if it came out and like, kind of started cutting it up, and it's like pushing it.
But sometimes I'll be like a little constipated, and I'll just fucking crank that thing.
And then
20 seconds
it
later,
teases you. It's like a tease.
It opens you up.
I think it's like a.
That's
It's like
awesome.
a lubrication type thing.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Maybe I gotta change my whole shit routine.
Is yours heated?
No.
My
So,
bidet is usually just.
I've used the heated one.
My
before.
bidet is usually.
Is it tushy? Oh, you have one?
No, my pre-shit bidet is usually just a cup of black coffee hot.
Yeah, that will do
I
it.
don't
You just pour that on your asshole. Or
like
you put it
this
in your mouth.
conversation. I feel like I'm the old man here talking to two youngsters that I'm very confused.
So you
I do that too, and nicotine. So.
No, I know, but I just wipe normally. I'm like when you asked about wiping.
Well, what's
this,
normally?
Well, I feel like I just lift one leg up and I go under and I wipe my
what?
ass.
So wait, I'm sorry. You just
toilet
motioned.
paper?
You
Toilet
just motioned
paper.
from the side. You come in from the
I'm
side.
trying to think how I fucking wipe my ass.
I'm right hand like this.
Keep in mind you don't have a mic in front of your face.
I'm gonna mime it. I feel like I just kind of like lean and I wipe my ass
With their left hand.
with my left hand.
From
I
the
do a lot of shit with my
side.
left hand.
Interesting.
From the side.
Well,
But
do you
no,
go
with
under your
toilet
balls?
paper? No.
I
Fuck
mean,
no.
I do both.
You go under your balls?
I
Well, you
go-
keep saying with toilet paper.
yeah.
What are you talking about? Like, what do you use, dude wipes or something like that? Or
Yeah.
like- well, see, now that I have it, here we go to homeowner shit.
So you, wait, all right,
Homeowner
all right, all right.
101. Now I
Guys,
have
guys,
pipes
guys,
to
relax,
worry
relax,
about.
Relax. Let's take it one question at a time.
Yeah.
Do you sit or you
How's my
stand to
drink?
wipe?
Where's my
Sit.
cocktail?
Sit.
I sit, but like I said, you obviously
You
have to
lift.
like
You
lean
squat
up
a
a
little
little
bit.
Yeah, I don't stand up because then it would clench the cheeks. You couldn't get a good
Yeah.
wipe.
So
Next question, please.
I.
That's so good.
Now, do you? Are you just like? Do you wasp? Do you kind of like?
Feel what's going on down there before
Yeah,
you get
or
into
do
it?
you
Well,
just-
I wipe it and I see what I have. If it's relatively clear, then
Yeah, you.
I'll do a second just to make sure and done. If it's bad, I
Do you
fucking
go
have to
till
work.
there's no visual?
There's 100. No.
What do you
'Cause
mean?
usually I could tell, like,
until
if-
you see no poo poo.
To me, after the first
Yeah, I have to.
after the first wipe,
Yeah.
you should know what you're in for. Obviously.
Usually,
you
and
know if
it's
it's
usually not
work-
good for me.
Yeah, no, I agree. But you can.
There's no.
You
It's
can-
very rare I get a first clean wow. I'm like, wow.
We're gonna have to have like a graphic content ahead slap on this before this conversation. I feel like you can feel. You can feel like if
before
it's
you
gonna be
even touch
bad or not.
yourself.
Well, not even that. No, when I like wipe my ass, I can feel like, oh, this is gonna be sloppy.
Yeah, I can tell you right before.
And then I
even
know
touch
that
it.
I'm gonna
Oh
have
yeah,
to
I mean, you can
probably-
feel
I know
how-
right away.
when it's coming out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is gonna suck.
No,
I'm
there's
gonna be here.
sometimes though, like
Yeah.
I'll surprise myself with my own ass. Like it'll come
worst-
out and say this is gonna be a
The
tragedy,
worst
but it's
are
not.
the really like peanut buttery ones.
Yeah, like you had at my house 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He went in for his rewipe. He went for a rewipe while he's here.
No, you came out and you had to go back in
It was
Yeah,
the
I was
first
like,
time in a
dude.
while.
with
kept-
dude wipes in there.
I don't know if you knew I had the wipes.
Because I had the
think
wipes
so.
at the
I
apartment,
don't think
they're
so.
fabulous. But again, like now as a homeowner,
Well, let
I
me
have to think about my own pipes, and I know that they're not. They
Let me-
say they're degradable,
let
they're
me-
not degradable.
Let me tell you what I do.
Conspiracy.
I can't flush them down here either because it's a basement sump pump.
It has to
doesn't
go
work.
back up, right?
Damn.
So-
This is
You
stuff
eat
I've-
'em.
Yeah, I just shove them in my mouth when I'm done. No, I take them and I throw them up against the wall and I watch them come down like we used to do the pickles at McDonald's.
Yeah, I was just thinking that the pickle races at McDonald's. yeah.
Anyway, no. So we do this on the boat too because you can't flush stuff down the toilet. You got to just throw it in the garbage.
But do you wrap it in toilet paper and throw it in the garbage?
At work I do, but here I have it's an automatic toilet. You wipe your hand in front of it, it opens up.
Wait,
I
what?
just throw them right. It's right next to the toilet. You don't even see it.
You got a smart toilet?
Smart garbage can.
Oh yes.
We
yeah,
just
I
don't have the.
understand.
We
So
don't
I
have
wipe
the-
my ass. I throw it in the garbage.
We don't. I don't feel
It's
like I
not- it's
have
not-
the room. Like so, our
It's so tiny.
Our bathroom. Well, our bathroom can is like tiny. Like
Dude, it's like if
it's
you
like
go,
the size of this beer can. I can't shit wipe in there.
Dude, if you could definitely fit this toilet, the one I have, not the toilet, the
All right,
garbage
send
can.
me the link wherever you got it from.
I'll take you
and
to
I'm
look
gonna
at
buy
it too. It's
don't-
perfect.
Test me. I'll buy it tonight. I'll buy 2.
And I mean, you can't see that closes it when no one's using it.
I love
so
that.
no one sees your shitty little wipes in there.
Okay, so you haven't like you have the answer to my problem is that you do not flush them.
No, you throw them in the garbage. You have to.
Because they say they're biodegradable. You know they're not.
No way.
Yeah.
They will clog.
And they're the
anything.
kind of thing that if there's anything
Very
in those fucking
eco-conscious.
pipes.
These two.
I'm not eco-conscious at all.
No, you
Fuck
just don't
that
want. You
shit.
just don't want to just shit back
No,
up.
no, no. Actually,
I could give a
good
shit.
story to get into is me digging that hole in my backyard when I
forgot
had
about that.
Yeah.
Oh, the
I had to take
video.
off work to work.
Just go right into it.
I had to take off work to work. When I bought this new house,
We'll get back to the brown talk.
this is brown talk. But I was covered in brown talk. It was fucked up. It was one of the worst days ever. This is actually a crazy thing. I was talking to someone about this at the party, the Halloween party, which we alluded to last episode, where we obviously were explaining it and talking and showing, and camera was off. I was talking about how crazy it is when you buy a house, you pay some fucking guy to come in and inspect the house before you buy it. Like I think it cost me and Julie $1,300 to have a guy come for like a Saturday morning, like a couple hours, $1,300 to tell me how fucked up this house is and why I shouldn't buy it. And I paid him.
Yeah.
And then I bought the house.
And you still bought that house?
Yeah. But that's what it is. Like they come in and they tell all this stuff, but basically the biggest point and the reason
I
I bring
didn't know
this
what he's
up.
talking about.
The reason I bring this up and the biggest point of it is they tell you, like, listen, but a house is still a house. Like, you don't know what's behind walls. I don't have see-through vid. Like, it is a crazy prospect buying a house. You could buy a car, you drive it, that you pretty much get all the information you have to know. If it rattles, if it's this, like, you can tell if there's something wrong with it.
When the oil was changed, there's records of that.
Yeah. When you buy a house, like, it could look beautiful, smell nice, feel toasty, or feel cool on a summer day. And behind the wall, there's a fucking, like, boa constrictor. Like, you have no idea. It could be a fucking just, like, arsenal of weapons. You have no idea what's behind walls in a house because there's walls.
Yeah, you told me
Some-
about the
some guy might
secret
have-
window you found.
I found so much in this goddamn house. Crazy. So one of the things is obviously, like, it would have been an extra $300 charge. And he said I would have had this, like, this camera that would go through all your, like, different piping to just, like, see if there was obstructions or anything because it's just something to consider. And I remember at the
Colonoscopy for the
time I
house.
was like, yeah, $300, that's a lot of money. Meanwhile, we spent, $500,000 on this fucking house. And I turned that down. So a couple months into the house, it's Super Bowl Sunday. I'll never forget it. Actually, it's a week. It was a couple weeks before. No, it was like a couple. I don't know. I'm losing
No,
the
it was-
story. But it was right around Super Bowl
was in
Sunday.
March.
I went
Well,
for a
that's your
run.
little benchmark, and it wasn't that day.
No,
Was
it was
that?
after because Angie was here.
No, but listen, I'll tell you. So this is the right story because this day sucked for me. So I was going for a run and I got that dreaded call from your significant other saying like, "There's a terrible smell downstairs. Go check it out." Oh God, is all I hear, and there was just a backup in our downstairs shower. So I told Julie like, "All right,
Can you
once I
explain
be
to me what a
home."
backup is?
On a ground level of a house when you're like surface level, if like, because your whole sewer system, or at least in my house or older houses, it like runs, like a lot of the stuff runs through the same pipes, meaning like the shower comes down from upstairs. Like you have your water pipes, but then you also have like your outage pipes. You know what I mean? Like, so at least for my house, where the sewer goes, meaning like the toilet, like the same thing with my dirty, if I'm taking a shower, that water goes at the same area. So like it all comes from the same place and goes at the same place. I get a call from Julie saying that there's like a backup in our downstairs shower. Basically, like it smells like shit and there's like sewage in the shower. Like it's not, it doesn't look like a dirty toilet where you just see pieces of shit everywhere because there's a drain, but like it looks terrible. It smells
Brown.
disgusting. It's a horrible
It's not
thing.
clear
to, like,
water.
It's not a great thing to see and or hear from your significant other when
It's Fiji water.
you just bought a house and you don't have any money.
It's Fiji water.
So basically, we plunge it, I clean it. I hope that maybe, I don't know. Like I fucking have no idea. We're just trying to get this thing figured out. We're just getting this house. So I ignore it after cleaning it up. Super Bowl Sunday comes. I have COVID, so I can't hang out with anybody. I'm pissed off. I have all these bets in. I'm all fired up. Bud Light Next just came out. I'm ready to drink 1,000 of them. Go for a run in the morning to try to feel better. Sewage backs up again. Fuck me. Super Bowl Sunday. So we call
Can you not take shits?
You shouldn't. I mean, like, you could do whatever the hell you could do whatever you want.
Not in the shower.
But, like, well, no, because once you flush it, it's just going to, like, because there's a blockage somewhere is essentially what this tells me. So we hire a roto-rooter guy, like a plumber to come out, and he snakes it, and he basically snakes it, gives me a warning, and says, when I snaked it, I found some sediment in the pipes, which means he didn't have a camera, he just snaked it. Which means that there could be like a break in the line because there shouldn't obviously like in a sewer line, which is all from your house to a sewer.
Should only
there
be
shouldn't
shit.
It should just be asshole and shit.
Yeah.
It should be toilet
No
paper.
dirt.
I'm just not asshole. Just toilet paper and shit. It should be asshole material. Excuse me, and soapy water. Am I low? This
Yeah,
freaking
you
thing,
are.
man.
Tighten that thing.
Yeah, I gotta tighten this thing.
Technical difficulties. Bear with us. No, you
So-
want that other one.
This thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's the other one.
It is this thing because it's dropping right. I think it's. This
Well,
thing.
I mean, it's both.
That's the wrong way. Anyway, I'll keep talking while I'm going. So we have Roto-Rooter come on Super Bowl Sunday. Whatever. He clears it out. He gives me the warning that this could be worse than I think. I drink 20 beers about it with COVID. It doesn't matter. Life goes
With
on.
COVID, like it's a person. Me and COVID on the couch.
It doesn't matter.
Watching the
COVID,
Super Bowl.
at this point, I've had COVID 3 times. I don't care.
Yeah.
It just sucks because like the stigma's still there, so I can't party with people. So, but in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, again, this is the whole, like I said in episode 1 of like having a house. I can't just ignore these things that happen. I can't be like, oh, the siding's falling off. That'll just take care of itself eventually. Like I have to figure this out. So I'm praying like he snaked this line. Hopefully this is it. Who knows? A couple weeks later, backs up again. He basically marked off as far as the snake went.
The same guy came back?
No. When he snaked it the first time, Super Bowl Sunday, he marked off, hey, if there's an issue, this is where the issue might be because my snake is hitting, like it's snagging somewhere. So I dig there, and I find the pipe, and sure enough, there's just like a huge burst in it, and I'm 4 feet underground. I see this pipe spewing out shit. It's a fucking just nightmare situation. So I know this has been a long story, but long story short, I get to a point where to save some money, I wind up digging out this entire pipe.
Have you seen the video?
And it's about 20 feet of pipe, I would say, I don't know,
You showed me what he
4
dug out.
feet,
It was a
4
lot.
feet deep.
It
It's
was a
about
lot.
Dude, I
4
remember-
feet, maybe 3-4 feet deep, 3 feet wide, and about 20 feet long.
I
I
dug some
remember-
holes at the beach this summer. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. And
And
I'm
that-
sure
and
you were
that's
going to
sand.
China, of course. The natural dig a hole to China. I was digging that sewer.
I remember we were supposed to hang out that day, and like you're like, dude, I cannot. I am fucking.
Well, at that point I had finished, but I was so
exhausted.
tired, and I
I was
wish
like,
I came over.
He dug
I
a
was-
hole. Like how bad? He sent me the video. I was like, oh.
He dug a trench.
I was like,
I'll send you the
oh
video. We can
my
throw it on the.
God,
you
it's
can tag it if
insane.
you want to put it in the.
It's
No,
insane.
I'll put it. I'll put it.
I remember Joey, Billy, and Ryan were here, and I showed them. They're like, holy shit, that's like. If I ever got to bury a body, I'm calling you, man.
I would call me too.
That was
Give
like
me
impressive.
give me 12 beers and. Yeah,
You
I mean,
Were you drinking all day when you were digging?
No.
No. Wow.
No.
Did you drink after? Or did you just go right to bed?
Probably. I can't imagine why I wouldn't have drank it on a Friday, to be honest with you. No matter
Because
what
you
was
just
going
dug a huge trench.
on. No, but I would have needed it, I'm sure. But the one thing I can hold my hat on and I could jerk myself off about is that they quoted me like $3,600 to dig the hole and replace the pipe. I dug the hole. They put the pipe in for like $1,400. So I
Wow.
saved myself
Nice.
$2,000.
In the bank.
Yeah.
Or you could just pay the guy $300 to do the colonoscopy of the house. Colonoscopy.
Yeah, but then I probably wouldn't have bought in the house, and who knows where I'd be now? Would I
yeah,
be your
that's true.
neighbor? Who knows?
That's true. That's true.
Would I have had that lit party last Friday?
Well,
Saturday?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe I would have had a way cooler house without pipe problems. No,
But
but
I like that house a lot.
Yeah, I love it too, and
fun
you know.
house.
So why do we bring that up? Oh, shit talk.
Yeah.
Brown talk. Yeah.
So that's what I'm talking about when it comes to pipes. Obviously, once I dug that out and we have all this brand new PVC pipe put in, and at this point they brought a camera because they put the job in and they wanted to like make sure that there was, first of all, you know, you want it angled away from that. A lot goes into everything in a house, which also I found out having it. But one of the things he said is like, you know, feminine products, any like you flush
What's a feminine
toilet paper.
product?
That would be a tampon or a pad ball.
Yeah. Okay.
What you want to do is you want to you only flush what is supposed to go down the toilet. And now all I got to say is my poor children, because I'm already full blown dad mode where I'm gonna be fucking hanging.
We're
kids.
using
I'm
one
gonna be
ply
hanging
only in this
I'm gonna be
house.
hanging my kids by their big toe upside down when they accidentally
Go
put a
outside.
tissue
I'll
down
hose,
the toilet.
I'll hose you down. You're not putting anything in the toilet.
Is an IUD a feminine product?
Yeah, but they don't. You don't take
yeah,
those
but,
out.
I mean, that's like you can probably
those
flush
stay.
that.
Those stay in.
You can
Those are
flush it.
plastic.
Yeah, but they're. I mean, it's not like.
Plastic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're plastic. But they don't. Girls don't just like take those out.
No,
with
they're
them
like
when
a
done.
3 year.
I
They're
know that.
they're
I
a 2
know
to 3
that.
year fix. The only reason I'm saying you probably put
I
it
mean,
down the toilet.
guys don't put them in their dicks, so it's definitely a feminine
It's
product.
facts.
But
Now,
anyway,
what you should
But
not
you
put
could you flush it? Probably not.
IUD.
It's plastic.
No, I
IUD. I
wouldn't
would
flush
flush. Now IED.
Yeah.
why not?
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Wouldn't flush that.
So anyway, Mike wipes with dry toilet paper. I use wipes, and Paul uses a bidet. It's kind of like
Yeah.
We
Well,
got-
I
This was a
wipe
better
too.
com-
I wipe too.
This
But I
was a
think
better
Mike
conversation
sounds
than I thought.
like Mike's about to switch it up though. I
How
was
many
giving-
podcasts go into
some
plumbing
advice.
like us?
No.
So we got here a huge manhood.
You gotta check out my garbage can. Don't open it. There's some shitty
If
wipes.
you need
in
the guy
there,
dig a hole, reach out.
Facts. I can dig a hole.
A trench.
Yeah.
like a
I
fucking
can dig a hole.
World War I soldier
Mhm.
in the trenches.
Yeah. Maybe we should do dad talk segment. I feel like I just rambled for way too long, so maybe I should
Dad talk, yeah,
just have
dude.
my own segment, just
that's
like dad talk. Even though I don't have any children, but
You're at that period in your life, and it's.
I'm at that period right now where I
Yeah.
had a couple too many
You
shots.
got
so
a
I feel like I'm
house.
rambling.
You're getting married. You got a fence, a dog.
A fence.
Half a fence, it's down.
Yeah. Still have a
Why
fence.
aren't you watching Tucker Carlson and telling me about like caravans coming over the border? I need you on that.
Actually,
dude. What's taking so long?
I don't watch any TV. I really don't watch TV. Period.
But it's the last step in the evolution.
I know.
He's almost got the shoes on.
So
Can you work on that for me?
no, these shoes are lit. So what I would say is that I
Dad
could,
shoes.
I could.
You watch Tucker Carlson for me?
No, I won't watch Tucker Carlson for it.
Ah,
So how I am combating the growing older and like obviously like you said, I have the house, I
getting
pay
wasted?
mortgage, I pay bills, I get wasted all the time. Number one, I have a mini basketball hoop in my garage that I
Oh, I
play with
forgot.
all the time. I play with trains all the time.
yeah.
I
You
play
never,
video games all the
you
time.
never wore the train shirt that I got you. I've never seen it in you.
I wore it at your house last year. I only fool around with models.
I kind of remember that, yeah.
And I went like this in the video where you were fucking with me with the Snapchat filter.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I can't believe you guys still use Snapchat.
I love Snapchat. That's my favorite one.
that's how, like, me and Mike communicate a lot.
I only talk to people by Snapchat.
And,
yeah.
like, it's not anything important.
Well, I'll just
Yeah,
believe it or
I'd say,
not.
like,
I'll
once
take
a
each
month,
shit and be like,
I
check
look at
that out.
Snapchat, and I have like a solid 5 minutes of Snapchats from Mike.
Oh, yeah. That,
And
he doesn't
I'm
do that
light
anymore.
on you because you don't respond back, so you're not like up on my top friends or whatever the hell it is. Actually,
But we are top friends.
huge manhood Snapchat page. It's going to be popping.
Yeah,
if you really
follow
want
us
to see a
right
day in
now.
the life,
Follow us.
if you want to see a day in the life, go on
Yeah,
the huge
follow
manhood
us right
Snapchat
now.
page. I will.
Mike runs that. We haven't
Jesus
gotten
Christ.
we haven't gotten a social
Yeah.
role for you yet. You run
Twitter and Snapchat, and
That's
I really
all
might
you.
grow the pod out of control.
That's
I
all
mean,
you.
we're gonna run all three together, but
We're going to run it.
Snapchat's me.
you're head of Snapchat operations.
Yeah.
Chief of Snapchat operations,
That's you.
Mike.
Yep. I feel good about that
Nice.
because I will spam it every single Friday and Saturday, whether you guys like it or not.
Yeah.
It might get me in a
Whether,
lot of
whether
trouble.
we're there or
quick.
not. That
No, oh, you guys will. No, it's going to be 99% just me,
should-
probably by
slamming
myself.
beers.
Yeah,
That's what they want to see, I think.
crushing cocktails. Every Friday,
Mike-
maybe I'll
Mike
try to do.
can fucking drink, I tell you right now.
Yeah.
Out of everybody I know, you're like a sleeper, I think. People don't really see it.
Well, because I have my moments where I'll be like, wait.
But you do it
I'll
so
be-
quick.
Well,
That's
I
what
can
it
drink.
is.
I think I can drink more
But
or
you're
as much
also
as
quick
anyone.
to pass out at like 10 p.m. You've had a
Certain
lot
times,
of
for
those
sure.
nights.
Yes, but I think in my defense, to Jack's point, it's because if you went back and counted my numbers, it's like holy shit, he put up. It's almost like he's a first half player.
It's
He
insane.
set the
Yeah.
stage.
See, I paid.
I had a triple double in the first half.
Yeah.
is what it is.
There's times where I'm drinking with you and like, you'll finish a beer and you'll go grab like 6 beers and you'll be like, here's 3. I'm like, like halfway done with this one. You're like, yeah, it's or whatever. And like you drink like 3 and before I
You know what,
finish
fellas?
2.
Let's take a moment here to normalize alcoholism.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that.
Oh, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying you're
Yeah.
fucking. You can put some.
I
booze
don't. I
down.
try not to drink
Normalize
as we
alcoholism.
record here on a Saturday afternoon responsibly.
It points the
I
camera a lot.
I
now
try
that
not
it's
to drink
recording.
on weekdays. I do what I have to do on the weekdays. I get my body back to where it needs to be. I try to eat relatively great, which has not been good after the party. I've had cupcakes every single day, at least 2 or 3. But I try to like take care of myself during the week, get my responsibilities done. So Friday or Saturday, I've had so many fucking cupcakes post party. It's been crazy. I've been eating cupcakes for like I've had them like anywhere between 10 a.m. and like 6 p.m. I'll have cupcakes all day long.
That's what they've been living off of.
No, Julie eats fine. I just am an idiot, and I waste not, want not. I just see cupcakes, and they're very tasty.
Dude, I saw Prince trying to eat one of those cupcakes at the party. He was like, he didn't
Prince
know how
is
to
my
eat
father.
it. He tried to slurp it out of that container.
Prince is disgusting.
It was the most insane thing I've ever
Should
seen.
we have a? Now that you're talking up Mike's drinking, I want
Yeah.
to challenge him to something. Should we have like a fucking drinking episode challenge?
Definitely.
No.
I'll do it every episode.
See now, like
What's the challenge?
I don't know because in an hour, yeah, Mike probably has me, but
Oh, easily.
Oh, you can't beat me in any drinking.
No way. I
any
could beat him in-
drinking,
I mean, I don't think so.
Somebody's got something up his sleeve here.
case race, you're mine.
30 beers?
Something like that. 18.
Like who finishes it first or what?
Yeah,
No.
No way. Mike would kill you.
in a case race,
See, my brother had
Yes.
this conversation with me. It's crazy.
you're on. You're on.
You think you drink 30 beers?
I definitely did it 2 weeks ago in the Poconos. I probably did it at your party.
But if it's a race, you did it. It was a marathon for you. You said. It wasn't
yeah,
like-
exactly.
Well, it'll be I'm not drinking
Well, it's a
30
race.
beers in hours. It
said
will
whoever
take me
finishes first.
at least
Yeah.
5 hours to drink 30 beers.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Dude, I have my money on.
You
Mike
can't puke
every
though,
time.
right?
All right, well,
Obviously.
You're on. All right, whatever. Let's think of a competition. I'm in.
I think a case race would be too long for the pod.
Oh yeah.
But I'm saying so like so you're thinking that you can beat me in duration?
Yeah.
Like you can outlast me.
I could see
Okay.
that.
Because like I say, I mean, I would say.
Yeah, but like in terms of what? Like if I pass out and you go 5 hours later, but you check my pockets and it's like, holy shit, and I had like 60 in my pocket, like tabs.
I just want to give a little background. I used to live in Tennessee for a while, and every time I would come home, leading up to it, Mike would text me. He would be so excited, and I'm very thankful for that.
We're
I love
boys.
you too, buddy. Yeah, bros.
Mhm.
Regardless of who drinks more.
Mm.
But you would text me all these plans like, all right, so we're going to get wasted on Friday, and then Saturday, you're going to wake up, come to my house, we'll drink like 40 beers or something.
Yeah,
Something
mhm.
absurd.
Yep, million beers.
Yeah, and then basically, what would happen?
Hit me with the hammer. Go ahead.
we
Bury
would-
me.
I
Bury
would
me.
s- I would see each other. We would see each other that Friday.
We'd make out.
We'd get drunk.
Mhm.
Mike would disappear the rest of the time I'm home.
Well, I got hungover. I mean, what do you want from me? That's not you beating me in drinking.
I know, but I'm just saying it's like. But I mean,
I've gotten
we
over
dr-
that though. I'm a better drinker now, and you know that. You could agree with
okay,
what Paul said
but
because you felt
so
it
that
too.
Friday
but I,
we partied together. That Saturday, I was drinking with the bros
sure
while you were at home sulking about your hangover.
setting fap records.
It happens.
Yeah, that's not you beating me in drinking though.
In a sense, it is.
I disagree.
I mean, over the course of a weekend, I'd kill you.
No,
Ooh.
right now we'll have to
What
do
you
like a
mean?
vlog series.
right now.
Well, because I'm built different now. I would say
Okay.
I can handle my hangovers now.
Okay.
That's what I would say.
Do you like Bloody Marys?
Love them.
Hate them.
Ooh.
That's a big thing right
I'll
there.
tell you right now. If
They're
you want to,
disgusting. They're
if you wanna go-
I'm not disagreeing with you.
No,
I'm
Bloody
just
Marys
saying, like,
are
that's a big thing for
delicious.
Next day, keep it going.
I'm a mimosas guy.
Okay.
I love mimosas too. I love screwdrivers. I'm a vodka guy.
He'll drink.
I'm a tequila guy. I mean, when it gets to liquor, yeah, I hate liquor.
I love liquor.
I hate it now. I hate it.
I'm telling you, I think that I've evolved. I really am. I'm something special now.
Yeah, well,
I'm a
why
force to
aren't
be
you
reckoned with.
having a whiskey and watching Tucker Carlson every night.
Me?
Yeah,
We should have a whiskey.
Because like I said, I have to shoot
A
hoops
what?
in my
A
garage.
whiskey pod.
I just told you I hate whiskey. I just told you I hate liquor.
I love whiskey.
Oh. Well, yeah, but
I like tequila. That's it.
well, you just have some tequila on ice.
Okay.
Well, anyway, I think that we'll brainstorm some good ideas of, it would be tough to do it on the podcast. We can recant it on the podcast, but maybe we do like a vlog one day then, and we just like,
Yeah.
and we'll just,
Dude,
and we
we
can
can
do it like
what?
a,
There's no
like the
rules
guy that we
here.
love on social media. We can rank beers, and we could do
Right.
it where
We
like
could do a
it's,
long podcast.
Yeah.
It's huge
That's
manhood.
true,
We
that's
can do whatever
true.
the fuck we want.
well, then maybe we'll
Do
do
a
a
3 hour
maybe
drinking
A
podcast.
vlog would
maybe
be
when
cool,
you
though.
come back next,
I'll probably be home on the weekends.
maybe around Christmas.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe for Christmas we'll have some sort of a Dilly Loop episode. We can introduce the Dilly Loop to the squad, the huge Manhood squad. We'll do a 3-hour. We'll all wear Christmas
That has
hats,
to
and you
happen.
and I will do
That-
18 beers in 3 hours. Whoever finishes the most, 3 hours.
But I think we definitely need to get a
You
real
just said
camera
18
for
beers
that.
though.
Yeah, we'll see who can finish the most out of the 18 in 3 hours. That's a lot of beers in 3. If you think you can
True.
beat 18 beers in 3 hours, then you'll probably beat me. 18's a lot in 3
Yeah,
hours.
you're right. That's in 3 hours. That's a lot.
That's how many
6
beers an
hours.
hour.
6 beers an hour.
yeah, but 6 beers an hour is not hard, but 3 hours straight
That's
is
a-
very
that's-
difficult.
That's insane.
That's a beer every 10 minutes.
Right. So,
Yeah.
and I can drink 10 in 1 hour, but I'm going to be sitting
Is
tight
there
for an hour
shotguns
after that.
and funnels allowed?
Well, we're going to be doing Dilly Loops.
Dilly Loops episode has to happen.
It will happen.
You brought that up.
We could set up a train right
I was going to
Yeah,
bring the train
exactly.
tonight.
Yeah.
And we'll leave
That'd be
that as
perfect.
a cute little mystery for the viewer until it gets closer
We,
to
we
it.
should definitely do a Christmas sort of Christmas episode.
I
Yeah.
think that we do.
Have
Okay,
Santa
you and
on.
I think that
Dilly Loops, exchange gifts.
I know we're very new on this
We do
podcast.
Hanukkah too.
No.
I know we're very new in this
Okay.
podcast, but to me, what I like is whether I'm watching TV shows or anything, holiday specials, a holiday special podcast episode where we go for 3 hours. We'll do a couple. We can do a
Yeah.
couple
Yeah.
that day before, but then we get ourselves geared up. We
I'm
throw
all
on the
about-
fucking
dude.
Santa hats. We get the train set up, We get 18 each, whatever you want to drink. If you like Bud Lights, I'm a Bud Light guy. If you want to drink Miller, if you want to drink Coors, if you want to drink whatever you want, you go crazy.
Miller.
Perfect. It's
You're a
good. It's
Miller
gonna be
guy,
his
huh?
and
Miller
hers.
guy.
It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm a Bud Light
And
guy.
you know, respectfully, professionally, as a friend, as a colleague, I will bury you.
Colleague, you're calling me now.
Wow.
I mean, are we not working together right now?
Disrespect.
Are we not working together?
Am I more than a colleague to you?
As I said, as a friend and a colleague.
I only heard colleague.
Suck my chode.
Dead air.
I love it. I can't wait.
So
I'm
we didn't
excited.
really. We didn't.
I'm in my
yeah,
element. And then after
Sure.
that, you and I will go guitar riff for guitar riff, and we'll see who's better.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Because that's what this sounds like to me in terms of the drinking.
When's the
category.
last time you played anything?
I can do Brick House on bass.
That's still?
Bow, 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 bow,
Still?
bow, 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 bow. It's very easy.
You still have your bass?
I'll do it acoustic.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That's pretty good.
No, I don't know where the bass is. Prince actually asked me about that the other day.
That was impressive.
My dad asked me that the other day. He goes, "Where's that bass guitar again?" And I
Oh,
started to cycle
God.
through. It was like, "Oh, you were there. That was when you were over, Paul."
yeah,
We
and
were
he was
watching
like,
the-
didn't you give it to Paul? I was like,
Didn't you give it to Paul? I was
definitely
like,
gave
no, I
that
don't think
back.
so. It's
That's
like,
not a, like, get rid of this. It's like, where is it? Because I need it. Kind of question. He's got something up his sleeve.
Yeah, no.
He probably wants to display it somewhere.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
I'm not surprised it didn't last long for a drinking competition to be proposed.
Yeah. Well, all it took was one pretty buzz. I mean, I
I kind of want to take
It was a long
shot
week,
now,
so
though.
I feel pretty comfortable
Let's
that
talk
I'm
about all that.
cutting loose.
I want to take a shot.
Want to do a shot?
I really want to do a shot now.
Why don't you go pour
Go get
some?
us. Yeah, can you get us some? You want me to get it for us?
No, I'll do it, guys.
Well, you're
Don't
gonna be
worry.
the pitch
we're
counter guy.
fucking going at each other's throats right now.
Yeah, I'll go pour some shots, guys. Hold on 1 second.
Listen, all I gotta
gotta take- I
do,
gotta take
all
a
I gotta
piss, too.
say,
Thank you, by the way.
I'll
Yeah,
bring it up.
You're welcome.
Not that it matters to our competition, because every competition, that whether it's you and Jack, me and Paul, whoever. My brother at one point also said, "I think that I can outlast Mike in a drink competition."
That's
No
hilarious.
way.
And yeah,
I
he
mean,
did. And
what the hell?
yeah, and my cousin,
Pat?
yeah, did not have a drink. He was not sipping anything. He went and found a drink, took a sip, and then spit it out laughing. He made it a point to laugh at the fact that, like, so all I got to say is, like, I know, you can drink. You've always been able to drink. So can I. That's why we've been drinking together for 2 decades.
See,
I don't think you can beat me.
That's fair. I mean,
I have no proof to back it up except that, I don't know.
if
good at it.
I was the line maker, I would make I would probably make myself like plus 130, 140.
That close?
That's not as
130
close
is
as
pretty
you think.
close. That's like plus 1.5.
That's like, yeah.
So if we're saying going to
plus
20
two.
beers, like,
okay, what do you think you are?
I'm probably minus 250.
That's insane.
I don't know.
Insane.
We'll put it out for the pod.
Minus 250.
I think so. It depends what the competition is.
That's like a girl line. That's like if you were doing it against
I think you're undermining my drinking.
what
We're talking about betting lines.
Yeah, it's too much to explain to you betting lines.
It's not, well, yeah, it's a little. So
No,
I'm
trust
basically
me,
giving myself,
I
like,
tried to
I'm
explain
giving
it-
myself a lot of credit. Yes, I am, for sure.
We haven't and what is the competition? Just speed?
Well, that's what I don't know. You tell me. You came in here saying you think you drank 40 beers with your Tennessee friends and you drank 30 in the Poconos. I don't know what that means. I drink 30 beers when I'm bored on the weekend.
No, you
That's not true. I'm
don't.
just joking.
Yeah, I know it's not.
But I don't know.
Tequila, please. Yeah, I got it, Paul. Thank you. I wasn't sure.
But,
like my farts, I couldn't tell.
No, again,
I
like,
told you.
in terms of
I want to know if I
chugging,
get my farts because I smoke pot, and you want to know why I don't drink really fast? Because I smoke pot.
you know what we may, well, like let me, a good example. You know what you could definitely beat me at? Probably drinking games. I probably can't beat you in, like, chugging or anything like that. I don't know if you're a good chugger.
So you haven't really explained what you can beat me in. I told
You haven't explained what you could beat me in. You came at me.
I said duration. I said throughout a day, 12 hours or something.
So how many you
Case
can finish
race.
in 12
I said
hours?
case race.
You did say case race. Okay, but I'm trying to not think of the pod for the sake of the pod. Like, what can we do in a period of time?
It's been done.
Unless we're vlogging it.
I mean, ooh, what if we did a case race? We get to pick a partner. That could be done in 2 to 3 hours.
Probably a little bit longer than that, but
Ooh,
Okay.
that could be good.
I could beat you in that too,
Who are you going to pick, Pat?
Jay.
Dude.
Pat's not a chugger.
Ooh, Jay's a good one.
Really? If you
Pat can drink more than any of us combined, but it would be.
I know who I'd pick, and you're fucked.
Who?
Who?
I want you to try and guess.
Is it someone that we obviously like local, or is it someone from like Tennessee?
Ben.
You think he would
Wow.
beat us?
Yeah, definitely. If it's me and Ben.
I don't think so.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Me and Ben
That'd be a lot of fun.
casually clear fridges of Miller Lights whenever we see each other.
Yeah, I mean,
Down the hatch.
Yeah.
Huge manhood.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have to chase. I don't do. Oh, it tastes so bad.
I think that we could do maybe both of these. Not the same night, of course, but I think that we have
Why
to, at
not?
least for the sake of you and me, like, because we're now have been talking about this for at least 20
Thing is, I
minutes
don't
of
know if Ben
airtime.
wants to do this podcast.
We can just, you know what we should do? Every time we blur his face, and then anytime that he talks, we, like, put him in, like, the drug ink room.
No,
where
like
he's
I don't think he wants to physically come and do it. Not that he wants.
Well, let's go to him.
Yeah, we'll go to him.
Go to his house.
We'll stick a fucking.
I'll run it by him, and then I might have.
No,
to
but I
get-
think that at least to start, because again, it's
Ben
been you
is
and
Paul's
me.
brother, by the way.
It's been you and me buzzed arguing for now 20 minutes. I think it's got to just be you versus me. It's got to be you versus me to
Buzzed
start.
arguing.
It's got to be you
You guys start
versus.
writing these down.
It's got to be you versus. I'm gonna write this down. It's got to be you versus me to start.
The last
After
episode.
that, to have more fun, definitely let's have a race or a case race. But I think right now it's got to be. We come with a good idea. All three of us think it's a good idea in terms of
All right, we'll
like.
brainstorm that.
Yeah, for sure.
The last episode is going to be called "Listen to This in the Car."
Yeah. Follow our YouTube channel. It should be called.
Sorry.
But
All right, nice. We got a drinking competition
Yeah.
coming your way, and
competition.
a holiday special.
and a feet
Yeah.
competition.
So don't go nowhere.
Oh, also happy Halloween for everyone, my ghosts and ghouls out there.
This is gonna come out around Thanksgiving, so
Yeah, but
So happy Thanksgiving
yes, happy Thanksgiving.
yeah, but holidays are happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Cowboys.
for all the pilgrims and Indians and cowboys. Happy Thanksgiving. Right, that's everyone that celebrates Thanksgiving.
I think so.
Yeah.
Indians are all
Farmers?
dead though.
Oh,
Cornucopia.
not. Indians are still alive.
Most of them.
Julie's got some Indian in her, like Native American Indian.
Isn't it funny that we call them Indians and they're not Indians at all?
Indians?
Did I say that?
Indians? That's
No,
not
you
what
said it
it's-
right. He's just doing the what was that,
Indians?
South Park. What was that?
I don't know. I think that's just like a Western thing.
I don't know.
Indians?
But no, we'll brainstorm an idea. I like it. I love it, and I'm excited. I will come
Didn't
prepared.
take long. Did not take long.
Oh my god, I'm shocked that it didn't happen.
I feel
episode
good
one.
after that shot, though.
I think we
Yeah.
should do another.
I'm not fucking. I'm not getting them again.
I'm Ubering home.
Go
tonight.
get the shots.
I'm Ubering home tonight.
Really?
Probably.
I drove home from your house the other night.
I know.
Oh.
But that's just around the corner.
But now I'm just also thinking that
Actually, I vaguely remember talking to you about that.
I was like, dude, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Because you said it's right around the corner, and that like
and actually
I think you
I'm
said that same thing exact.
and actually
that
at the
night,
party
but
because
it
we
just
ended up
put- It was like a
at our
if I got
the
pulled
neural
over,
pathway shot.
if I get pulled over for that, I deserve it at that point. you
at
know?
our
That's
Halloween
hilarious.
party we ended up having, just for the viewer, more people stay over than I expected to. Not that we didn't have the room for it, but we had probably about
and
10
Mike had
people
this
staying.
weirdo freak neighbor over.
Yeah.
He went home with a good goodie bag though. He got a good goodie bag.
and that's
If you're really bad at Mike's
No, but at
party-
one point I was
If you're
thinking
really
like, oh,
weird
I'll try to
and really
stick, I'll
bad,
try to stick you
you
with
got-
Jack just so you have somewhere to
Yeah.
sleep. Did I bring that up to you?
Oh no.
He was my accountability buddy.
Well, I was just thinking I didn't know what was going to happen at the night because we don't have that many
That's
beds.
It's funny you
and,
mentioned that because
know.
I was leaving and I was like, I said goodbye to Julie and she's like, who are you taking with you? I was,
Is that what you said?
I was something along the lines of that. I was like, nobody. She's like,
Well, I was saying because I mentioned it. No, because I
Sounds
mentioned
like an action movie. Who are you taking with?
no. Well, I said
nobody.
she was like, who's sleeping at your house?
And I
was like,
mentioned,
no one.
I mentioned to her, I mentioned it to her before the party because I really didn't know who was going to stay over, and I didn't want it to be a period or a point of time where it was end of the night, and it's kind of like I go into like this room that like because we had certain rooms set up that I knew certain people were going to be in because they traveled from out of town, or like my brother had my office and stuff like that. So I wanted to make sure that like I didn't know if Billy or Joey or anyone was going to stay. I know Joey has a place, and I think Billy has a place, but like that they can maybe go with you if need be because you do have.
I
some
would have
couch
taken
space.
anybody with me, but I got out of there clean.
Smart. But I mean, you also had a place in the couch and ended up working out, and the rest of the people just screamed at each other all night.
I mean,
long
if Paul
watching
asked me
movies.
to come with me, I would have been like, yeah, go for it. But
Although it was funny, there was a little bit of you yelling at me at the end of the night. If you remember, you were like, "Turn the lights off." I was walking
yeah.
upstairs, which made sense, but it was like,
pissed now. You
well, because
pissed
I
them
had
off.
7 people in the basement screaming, wide awake, watching movies, and you're like, "Can you turn the lights off, please?"
Can we talk about I wasn't there, but you were telling me that like you guys hung out. It was boozing for boobs, and you kept coming up to Mike, and you're like, "When can we go to bed?"
Yeah. Remember we were in the garage at the boozing, and you were like, "Come on, let's go watch Return of the King." Because I always make a joke at the end of the night. At the end of the night, whenever
I'm not
I'm
remembering the end of the night.
whenever I'm long,
so
whenever
funny.
I'm long term drinking with friends, I always make the joke. At the end of tonight, we're gonna watch Lord of the Ring: Return of the King's Extended
The
Edition.
the longest
Oh, that's
movie.
Because number one,
joke.
it's one of the funniest movies of all time, and number two, it's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Funniest movies of all time.
It's got some. No, excuse me. I'm sorry. It's one of my favorite.
I'm sorry.
It's sorry. It's one of my favorite
Go
movies of all
home,
time.
Sam. That scene's pretty funny.
Potatoes. You mash them, you boil them, stick them in
I wouldn't say the funniest movie of all time, but
one of my favorite movies of all time. I apologize, but
That's
it's
pretty
4.5
lame.
hours long. So
Dork.
whenever you say like we're gonna end the night with a 4.5 hour movie, it's just slapstick comedy.
Have you seen the Russian version of Lord of the Rings?
Duh.
Not this one.
no, you
No, I have
showed me
not
it
seen
earlier.
I'm just joking.
Well, that for another episode.
But
We'll
keep-
come
keep-
back to
keep-
that. It's pretty good. It's pretty
point
good.
is that you wanted to go to sleep. We had in my garage. I have a dartboard, so a bunch of us were out there just playing darts, cooling off the end of the night.
Who was there? It might come back.
Me, my cousin, my brother, Parm, Jay, Cleary.
Oh,
there was a shit ton of us. It was
now
after
I
boozing for
remember.
boobs.
Now I remember.
Yeah, there was a ton of us. And like, listen, it was late and it was a long day of drinking. I understand it, but like, you could have just went and passed out yourself. And for some reason, you kind of were like, "So when are we going to bed?" It was like, like go to bed.
Mike's like, yeah, he kept coming out and like asking, like, can we
You're
go
like,
to
when
bed
are we
now?
watching Lord of the Rings? And we ended up putting it on, and I got through like an hour of it.
Mike was like, I didn't know what to say to him.
Me and cousin Pat passed out at fucking 4:30 in the morning.
I
We
was
were up-
there. Yeah, you, me, cousin Pat,
Yeah,
and
because
Jay
we had
slept
juniors.
over.
Yeah, you and I
We
got
hung
juniors.
out in the morning.
Yeah, we got juniors. Yeah. But you kept, if you
juniors for
remember, like
breakfast?
I don't know if you were just like, because listen, like understandably, like now that me
No, I
and Julie
get it,
have
I
the
get it,
house,
I get
it's
it.
funny because like you probably deal with it somewhat too when you have people over. Like when you're hammered at night, you used to just go through your parents' pantry because you'd order food or it doesn't come. You're like eating food. People are going through my pantry and stuff.
You're like, get the fuck out.
Well, no, I don't know, but I don't have that much stuff. Like I don't have that much snacking. Like parents are fucking awesome. Like
Yeah.
my mom always had like 30 bags of chips on deck at all
Oh, yeah,
times.
she
Like
had
where me eating
3
Julie going-
boys.
Yeah, we had so much stuff, but like, you know, I felt like I would come in and like they're digging through like insane shit, and it's like, go crazy, kids. Like I have no idea what you're eating, but like if you got to eat it, eat it. Mm-hmm. And
When are we going to bed, though?
well, that's what. Yeah, you kept coming out saying like, when do we watch Return of the King?
I'm
Like, when do we put Return of the King on?
guys,
It's like,
guys,
well,
I'm on the
in middle
couch.
of
I have my
throwing
blanket ready.
I'm in the
When
middle
are you
of
guys gonna
dark.
come join me? I'm ready for bed.
I don't remember that at all. But that's hilarious.
I'm in the middle of throwing darts, and yeah, like,
Hey, Mike, can we go to sleep now?
like, hey, dude, how's it going here?
Mike's like-
How you shooting? How you shooting? Return of the King, come on.
And Mike's just trying to be nice, and but he's thinking in his head like, dude, just go to fucking sleep, man. If you want to go to sleep, go
see,
to
that's
sleep.
the difference between you and me. Because that's exactly.
you're blunt.
That's exactly.
You're
what
blunt,
I
and
would
I'm
have said.
accommodating.
Like, go to fucking bed, dude.
I would've
And Mike's
said,
like,
what
oh,
the
yeah.
fuck do you want from me? Go watch it. I don't give a shit. I'm playing darts.
Well, also, I knew that you were not actually trying to watch it. You were trying to get us to just come in and go like wind down.
You all got to go to bed right now.
Yeah, you were trying to get me to wind down. Where I knew
Wind
subconsciously, like you're trying to get us to wind down. Like you don't actually. I you know what would have been great if I fucking like threw like I put you in jammies and I was like, here's Return of the King, here's your little blankie, and then I went upstairs. And went
No,
back to
that
work.
wouldn't have worked.
No, I'm just joking.
That
What do
wouldn't
you
have worked. You would have done that in 20 minutes, 10, 15
Where are
minutes.
you
would have
guys?
gone by.
You'd have been like, can I get some food or something?
I would have walked out and I would have felt lonely.
Mike, no, Mike's just a nice guy. He's like, yeah, we'll be right there, bud. We'll be in there soon, man. Don't worry about it. After
know
this
that
round
at
of
all.
darts, man, we'll be right there.
No, it was all Paul because it was funny because it was funny that night because what we did is then we calmed it down. My brother and his friends left. We put Return of the King on, and then you hit me with the whole, I'm hungry, at 3 a.m, and then we got juniors.
You said that was a burden. I paid for
No,
that.
but we all ate
mean-
dinner. Remember, we all ate dinner out, and you were outside smoking and just like walking around and stuff. Which was all good, but it was funny because you were like, I'm starving, I gotta eat. And I was like, all right, well then let's eat, baby.
I ate there too.
I think you did have some fries and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
It was funny that like it felt like you were like trying to calm the night down, like go to bed, and then we get downstairs and you're like, well, now I'm starving. What's next? And it's like, all right, what's up with this guy? We got Return of the King running finally, and let's get some food too. Why not?
Hey, Mike, can you make some popcorn?
I mean, I think I just wanted to watch the movie. I just want to watch the movie.
We should watch Return of the King right now. We should pod.
We're gonna watch a podcast where there's gonna be a podcast.
We should pod Return of the King extended right now.
Yeah, you guys ready for this?
In the Soviet Union.
Is it
Dude,
bad?
it's pretty.
It's bad. It looks like the Wizard of Oz.
It's pretty ridiculous.
I gotta
Yeah.
go check to make sure this thing's. I know I keep doing it.
How
I
the
forget
hell
that
did
I
you
have
do
this touch my hip. I'm gonna go make sure this is recording, take a piss, and maybe get us some more drinks, and we'll wind it
Yeah,
That
down.
okay.
mic work I just
I'll
saw.
take- I'll
was
take a
intense.
shot.
I'm dumb. I gotta get used to
I
talking
feel like you
like
guys are
this.
ganging up on me in this episode.
No, we're just busting. Well,
You leaving too?
No, I'm not.
I'll
leaving.
get the shot. I'll get the shots for us all. I'll get the shots for us all.
We gotta hire a guy that like runs this shit around. I mean, Sparky's over there.
Listen,
but
all
he's
I
not
gotta
doing
say
anything.
is-
You want to pay for it?
What we got to
I'll pay
do is
for it.
whenever this
Who
episode,
can we hire?
whenever this episode ends.
Just put an ad out on like Facebook or Marketplace or something like that.
No, I don't want anyone. Once we get
No,
one
that's
concurrent
not yet,
viewer,
not yet. That
once
won't
we get
happen.
one concurrent viewer, let's get a weirdo out here, and we'll have
A what?
A weirdo out here, and we'll have them record us and do our background stuff.
Oh yeah, we need some
I
guy.
mean,
in the-
obviously, that's the goal,
Weirdo's the wrong
guys.
word. I apologize. Someone, we'll get a low level, low line.
Yeah, someone.
I don't want a weirdo. This might sound odd.
I want a weirdo.
I want a black kid.
I want a weirdo.
Okay.
That sounds bad, but no, I just want.
I want someone with
I
an
just wanna
extra. I
help
want someone with an
the
extra
underprivileged
toe
youth.
or web feet.
Web feet.
Give me something weird. Give me something that I can go with them when we have dead
Did we
air. 'cause
talk
we're-
about web feet already?
Have we?
We talked
It would
about
be
feet,
great for
so
the feet
probably,
finder.
Yeah.
Didn't we? Yeah.
We definitely did. We did talk about web feet.
Mike very fluidly just pulls the mic away from his face.
In a good way.
No.
We can't hear you now. Yeah, it is what it is.
So we need to figure out this drinking competition.
So you're trying to do a case race, but if it's a race,
What other? Okay, because that came to mind. What other drinking competition is there?
well, are we doing it on the pod or are we doing a vlog for it?
I want to do it on the pod.
Vote, comment right now what we should do if we're gonna do it. This is what YouTubers do, right?
Like and subscribe.
You like and subscribe, and best comment for whatever we want to do for the is it case race
can
or
fuck
whatever you
right
guys
off.
want. Whatever you guys want to see, just let us know. We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mike, they can't hear you. They might be able to hear you pissing though, because it's loud as hell.
We'll do both.
Yeah, but vlog or on the podcast, whatever you guys want to see between Mike and Paul, and then we'll do it.
Yeah.
But we're not sure. Case race is probably number one right now.
Because the only option there is.
Because we can't think. Because we're too stupid to think of anything else.
Yeah.
Really,
What else is there?
we're not really brainstorming either.
We got to do the 18 pack 3-hour race or whatever.
That too.
I
mean,
would-
whatever.
I'd be into that.
18 pack or 30 case. The 18 pack. I mean, what's
have to go against each other first.
the only difference is
No, you
30.
can't hear me.
It's the same thing.
Did you want to fill you up, Paul?
It's so a case rate, a 30 pack
Yeah,
and an
yeah.
8. It's the same thing. It's just one's gonna be faster than the other, no matter what happens. You know what I mean?
The case race, Paul.
The only problem is someone might just get really fucking drunk after 18 beers when they're doing the 30.
Why is it a problem?
That's not a problem. It's just gonna be great content anyway.
Yeah.
Right, that's the point.
Exactly. It's the opposite of a problem.
We won't Paul puking all over the soundboard.
Oh, see, there's some. Well, it's not puke on the soundboard. It's puke on something else.
Just Mr. Passed Out at 10:30 has really talked a tough game tonight.
Me?
Yeah.
When did you pass out on
I
Saturday?
haven't seen Mike pass out in a long
4:30?
time.
I passed out at 5:45.
Okay.
Listen, I have my
had work
ebbs
the
and
next day.
flows. You worked on Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, that
at
sucks ass.
1 p.m.
Damn.
Yeah.
God bless you.
The most I think I've ever seen Mike.
No, I know what Paul's
drink.
talking about. I tend to get after it very fast early and then struggle like later in the day because I get after it so quick. But is this not good?
No, that's great.
Oh.
No, I was like, sorry. No, I get that
'Cause
was
I'm
a
trying
bad
to talk
motion.
it to-
That was a bad motion.
No, it's all right. Listen, I'm gonna still win Rookie of the Week on the pod game. Okay, actually, Jack might beat me.
What was it?
Rookie of the Week.
One of the drunkest times I ever seen you was one of my favorites. Was on my birthday. I think it was a year ago. When we went fishing.
That was 2 years ago.
We started. Was it 2 years ago
I
already?
think so, yeah.
And we started drinking
Yeah,
at
it was,
7 a.m. And Mike made it
Charter
to. I would say at least 10:30, 11. But
You,
you just. And I remember someone asked me. I don't know if it was you or someone else. They're like, "What do you want for your birthday?" I was just like, "I just want to see Mike get fucking hammered right now."
Yeah, you guys didn't catch anything, right?
No, we ran into your brother and your dad on
And
the
that's
deck.
interesting because that when I got the picture that you guys sent of running into my brother, dad, and Jake, or just my
Yeah, I
brother.
think- no, I think it's your. I can't. They were with 2 other people. I think.
Jake
though.
That
wasn't
was
there. It wasn't
the-
Jake. I think it was maybe Ben's fiance at the time or wife.
I thought they were
Yeah.
all.
Maybe.
I can't remember who the hell they were with.
It
That
wasn't Jake. I
was-
know Jake. It was not Jake.
We sat right behind them.
That was the first time it popped into my brain that maybe I should move home. So,
Really?
if it wasn't for this picture, this podcast
Does
might
anyone
not,
have the
might
picture
not be
still?
happening.
I don't have the picture of us
Shout to
with.
that.
I have pictures from that night, but not of
I have videos.
Paul's brother and dad.
Yeah, that
Cheers to the pod.
Yep.
Ooh.
But anyway, Mike got so hammered that day. It was amazing.
But again,
was so
in my
good.
defense,
It
and
was
what
like a
I
Jets
would,
game.
It was worse than a Just game, dude.
you don't know that.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know, man.
was worse. It
You.
I was eating.
I have a video
like
of-
cheese fries. Paul,
I have
like
a video of it.
maniac.
He's just like eating cheese fries.
But again, in my defense, what
over.
I would say is my whole problem, which I would say, in terms of drinking, is that I hit it so quick.
Oh,
I
yeah,
will
you're
go
like,
at
"Let's
so
do it."
aggressive. So even though if
Yeah.
I went at it
He
at
does.
7 a.m. with you, and I was out cold at 10, I was going at it the whole time. Like it's, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like,
But I've noticed with you is what slows you down and kind of gets you out of the races when you switch up whatever you're drinking.
yeah.
Like if you go from something to something else, that's when you kind of.
That's everyone.
Yeah, but I'm saying if he's just drinking beer, he's.
No, I actually
Kinda
believe
scary.
believe it or not, my personal opinion, if I'm just drinking beer, that's where it gets out of hand because like I'll drink one beer in 10 minutes. Like I'm just gonna make this up. I'll drink one beer in 10 minutes, and the second beer in like 8 minutes, I'm start feeling good. I'll get to a point where, like you said, where I'll get you 3 beers and me 3 beers, and I'll drink 3
dude,
beers
slow
in like
down.
in 10 minutes, and I'll just like gun them because I'm like it just feels I'm just thirsty.
I'm not gonna lie. If Ben's by my side, I'm very confident.
Is it? Are you talking only beer, or can we drink like hard alcohol?
Well, that's what a case race is.
Okay, so good. So we're talking specifically case race.
Well, nobody's presented another option.
No, I'm trying to think about this. Well, I'm thinking.
What
if
other
we- if
drinking
we-
competition is there?
An 18 in a bottle, I could probably beat you. With Ben.
That
Me and
sounds
Pat could drink a bottle in 10 minutes.
A bottle of what? And how much?
Vodka, like a bottle,
Like a liter?
10 minutes?
probably. That's
Yeah,
two,
I don't-
That's 2 strong vodka sodas each. We probably,
Yes. I'm not doing that.
I'm just asking. I'm just saying.
I don't want to do that. I never
No,
will.
no, no,
I never
yeah,
will.
case
either.
He's trying to intimidate you, bro.
Well, I do got to say, what's
trying to
funny is
intimidate you,
are
man.
worrying me
You see
for
what he
some
said?
reason, which I have never drank with Ben, so I have no idea. I think that me and Jay can beat you and Ben. I do.
I think me and Ben can beat you and Jay.
That's fine. But I think I can also beat you in one-on-one, and that comes first.
All right, you want to do that first?
Yeah,
What about how about we do a 2-hour 12-pack race?
that's fine.
Let's do
That
it.
works.
You'll probably, based on that, your strengths and my strengths, you'll probably win.
Are we doing straight out of the can? Can you use cups? What is it? Any shotguns,
doesn't matter
funnels,
to me.
whatever, however you get it
Because to
down?
me, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you can, if
I think
you can
however you
keep
get it-
chugging beers out of a cup, then like you win.
But
Like,
I
it's
think it
kinda-
should
Yeah,
be-
I'd probably
there's gotta be a
use
holding
I
down
would use a
factor.
pint glass, and that's
I think it should be however you want to put them down.
That's fine.
No rules.
And we also
want a
have
shot-
to,
if you
we
want a
also have
shotgun
to be
beer.
doing a podcast at that time. Yeah.
I'd rather.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'd rather do 18 to be honest with you. I'd rather have
In
have
3
it
hours.
Yeah, I'd rather have it a little bit of a marathon versus like a chug. Like I'm not a. I'll put them down quick when I'm rolling, but I feel like I also will like plateau. I don't
That's
know.
exactly
Now
what
I'm
happens.
now I'm overthinking my drinking. You got me in such a pretzel right now. It's so fucked up. You
Oh,
might be able
wow,
to outdrink
yeah.
me in everything. Although I did not chase my shot.
He put his hat on backwards, by the way.
I didn't chase the last one.
Okay. I don't know.
I mean, I
Now
saw
I'm buzzing too. I'm bugging out. You're freaking me out. I think that there's a good
I'm
chance
definitely
that
buzzing right
the
now.
line
living
move,
rent free. I'm living rent free right
the
now.
minus 250 is now looking like a plus 105. I'm freaking out.
Well, the minus 250
'Cause
was
now I'm feeling like
insane.
now I'm feeling like
That
a
was
bully.
insane.
Now I'm feeling like a bully that I've already beaten you, and I'm thinking like if you
Mike,
beat me,
if you're minus 250
Yeah.
and we're doing 18, you should be done when I'm at 10. You realize that, right?
no.
Look at him.
No. I'm just thinking I'll beat you handedly to me. Because when you said minus, what'd you say, like plus 135?
130.
That's like relatively a pick 'em. That's like, to me, in point
Not
spread, I'm
really.
thinking like that's like a plus 130 is like plus 1.5 points, which is almost a pick 'em.
That's a tight game. You're at home.
Right. So what would you say that a plus 135 in betting terms is in an 18 pack? Like I finish at 18, you're at 16? Are we talking like 1.5 drinks?
16, 15, yeah.
Yeah, I think I would get there.
Is that what the line should be? Beers? 1.5 beers?
It should be beers.
Yeah, it should be that.
I think if it's an 18 pack,
That's awesome.
I think. Can I give you my like aggressively betting decision? I'm
Sure.
beating you. It's about to end. You wind up chugging and you puke.
I wouldn't do that.
That's what I think is gonna happen. I think I'm gonna be like a beer or two away and feel and
You're
rolling.
overestimating my passion for this.
Passion.
I think you're underestimating your ability to hold beers down at the pace that I chug them at. Jack Facts? I put them down quick.
Dad, he does put him down quick.
Like I said, you and I might keep pace and be at 5, 6, even 7
his
beers in an hour.
plateau is probably
I might
higher than
hit
your
14
plateau.
beers by the time you hit 8 all of a sudden, and you're like, what
No,
the fuck?
it's no, maybe 11. You're at 14. I'm at 11.
It's disgustingly problematic how I drink sometimes.
Okay,
it's home
You
ownership
talk a big
problem.
game. I ain't scared, bitch.
I feel like we have to do this tomorrow, dude.
Saturday. I'm free Saturday.
Like, this
Saturday?
has to
I'm
happen.
free Saturday too.
I will film the whole thing.
We're gonna podcast Saturday, right?
Yeah, I'm down.
I'll do it like midday Saturday.
Yeah, dude.
I'm going to
Whatever.
Jet game Sunday, but if you guys want to get together, depending on our both family situations, obviously I know you got stuff going on, I got stuff going on. If we can get this going at like 2:00, that's primo for me. Primo.
2:00.
2, 3 o'clock. Obviously, again, depending on what we both have going on. We
With-
both
with-
got stuff going on in our
I do
personal
have a
lives.
funeral the next day. Is the problem?
I have a Jet game. What's worse?
Funeral
Yeah,
That's
for
facts.
sure.
That's facts.
For sure. Without a doubt.
That's facts. I'm sorry. That may have been insensitive, but as a Jet fan, it's been tough. No, it's been good. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're a Jets fan.
That was
What
insensitive.
time's your
I'm
funeral?
sorry for your loss.
What time's your funeral?
I do not want to make you do that. the
11
day before.
a.m. an hour north.
I do not want to make you do that the day before funeral. When are you going back, Jack?
Sunday, maybe earlier,
This
but
Sunday?
maybe Sunday, but
We all got
maybe
things
earlier,
going
but
on
probably
Sunday.
Maybe tomorrow night.
Yeah, I got nothing going on.
Do you have a wake?
I work till 9 tomorrow.
So that's fine.
Yeah, you want to
Your
do it?
parents
It's
are
Friday.
around?
Yeah, we can come
Should
here.
we start this at 10 o'clock at night?
You're up for a late night podcast tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
I bring my
Tentatively
my
right
laptop.
now,
I
George
hit.
Roy-
Yeah, that'd be awesome if you
Saturday.
brought your laptop and hit record on the.
Yeah, that would be big.
Good start.
That'd be big.
Good start
I'll
there.
probably just stay here. Well, I'll Rome, actually.
Tonight?
Tonight too. But
I don't give a shit what you doing.
What's the rush? Don't we think we should like put out?
I don't know. You guys keep fucking talking about it. I don't want to just like wait on this. You're hyping me up over here, and I know they're.
no, I know, and that's why I'm glad that we're talking about this now and getting this hammered out because I am feeling bad.
See, that's the
that-
problem with our release schedule.
It's also the problem with our relationship is that we're all stupid, and then we like forget that. I'm not forgetting because now I have to suck it.
Did Joey
I'm
ever
forgetting this
answer me in
microphone
that
on my
group
face.
chat?
Suck that microphone.
But we will just get to just like
You
almost
just-
like shoving each other from whatever.
Wait, let's
We're
get some
shoving
let's get
each
some
other.
let's get some let's get some outside answers here. Put in that group chat, gay males.
Yeah,
Who do you think can drink more, me or Paul, or whatever your competition?
I'm gonna
is.
start with that. And
Well,
I'll see
explain specific.
Did-
Okay,
did
you want to
Joey
start
ever
with
answer
that?
me?
You want to start with that?
Did Joey ever answer me in that group chat?
What do you want me to, Paul? What do you want me to ask? No, he did not.
I would say whatever the competition we're going to do is explain
Who-
that. But if you want to just say it open ended, I want everyone to know I could care less. If Mike beats me in this drinking competition, I will be fine.
Oh yeah, but it's just gonna be great anyway.
Yeah, I
And
want to
again,
do it.
not that I'm trying to like, cause there's a relatively decent chance that you do beat. Like I think that I'm overestimating myself. The only reason I'm getting so into this is because you said it to me first, and drinking is my passion.
It's your passion?
It's up there.
I mean, Paul, I've seen you do some crazy stuff with drinking.
Like what?
Like drinking a lot. I don't know how to explain it, but I've seen you do your thing, but I've also seen Mike do his thing too. And
Who keeps it together more?
keeps it together? You.
I've had my moments.
Yeah,
For
You've
sure.
had your
Yeah.
moments.
We've all had
really-
questionable
to me, there's
moments.
ebbs
It
and flows.
totally
I certainly have
depends
time.
on the situation, where we are, and all that.
I
you know?
certainly also
Yeah.
no, but there's also certainly times where I feel like I'll have to go back.
Like,
and be
there's some
"That was
ridiculous stories about
embarrassing, I
you,
was crying
and then
that
there's
night, or I was this
ridiculous stories about you too. But
I
they're
mean, my
both.
stories are just as ridiculous as anybody's. I think.
Oh, nothing.
I don't know. Now we're going story to story.
Another big, you want to have a story competition?
Oh
Maybe
God, I don't even know where to start.
think
I
so?
think Paul
Your
has.
younger stories are crazier, I'd say.
Yeah, I would say
Younger,
your high
yeah.
school stories are more crazy.
My
than
stories
Mike's.
now, I feel like I've seen crazier things recently. Like in the last 10 years, I've experienced
Yeah, I
it's
feel-
not been me, but I've been around stuff where it's like
You kind of
that's
calmed down
insane.
a little bit, whereas Mike
sure.
kind of.
Oh, I've definitely.
Yeah,
I've
that
went
definitely
way-
happened.
You
That
were
definitely
more.
happened.
You were more crazier when we
Yeah,
were
I
younger.
got out right out of the gates. I went up. pretty
Yeah,
hard.
you were doing anything you could to get drunk and getting drunk as
At
fuck.
like 16.
Yeah, and there's stories about
We
you.
used to love getting so. We should.
One of my favorite stories
we
though
should have an
is
episode.
the DMV throw up story.
Should we?
The DMV throw up story.
I recently remembered that one.
That's like
Should
my
we stop
dad's
and-
favorite
should
thing
we
about
stop
you.
potentially- Is it too late to stop and start just another? Should we
Yeah,
start
I-
now
I
and just
will-
start
yeah,
talking
let's
about,
take a-
high school stuff.
Let's
We
take
have
a
some
break.
hilarious high school
Let's
stories we can
take
get
a
right
break
into.
and
It's
next.
10:45. I'm thinking.
Well,
we
we're
can
gonna
I
just
don't
bang
know how long we were doing, but we're at bar 18,000.
So when I went to the bathroom before,
1,880.
When I went to the bathroom, we were at 50 minutes. So I took a piss.
Okay, goodbye.
How long ago was
Goodbye. This is it.
We're
How
at
long
least
ago
an
was
hour and
that?
15. We're at least an hour and 15, at least.
I
You
bet
and
it's
have
not.
been
I bet it's not
fucking
that.
You don't think? You and I have been idiots.
What
What was that?
You wanna-
What was that?
He was about to get up.
I know. Hour 5. Low battery. Yeah,
you
I
end
got
it?
plugged in after this.
Yeah, that would have been a great.
No, you guys, it
I'll
sounds-
probably end it there. So go ahead and end it.
Goodbye.
I feel tears welling up cold deep inside, like my heart sprung a big break. And a stab of loneliness, sharp and painful, more than I can take. You might have thought I was taking it hard when you broke it off with a call. But don't you wager I'm gonna hide my sorrow, might break right down and ball. Now the race is on and here comes right up the backstretch. Heartaches cutting through my inside. My tears are holding back, trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running. Two love scratch for another sake. Now the race is on and it looking like heartache. And the winner gonna lose it all. One day I wagered in love, never once suspecting what the final result will be. And I live in fear, waking up each morning, finding that you're gone for me. As an aching pain in my heart for the day was the one that I hated to face. Somebody new come up to win her, and I ended up in second place. Now the race is on and here comes right up the backstretch. Heartache cut through my inside. My tears are holding back, trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running. Two love scratch for another sake. Now the race is on and it looking like